Hundreds of students from George Washington High School have been waiting for their buses after school for close to 2 hours the last 3 days. In fact, some were either caught in the rain or running for shelter today. Assistant Principal for Discipline Galen Cruz says they were 15 buses short on the first day of school and 18 buses short yesterday. She mentions that bus drivers are usually on time and lined up at a certain time to pick up the students. But this school year, it's a completely different story.
About 2:30, we usually shut down the main gate, and this lot is filled up from the front of the gate all the way up to the gym. Our buses are usually in place waiting for our students the minute the bell rings. And if you take a look, it's empty right now. It's really upsetting us. This is the third day of school, and we're not going to continue. This is unacceptable.
Department of Public Works Director Andy Leon Guerrero says 80 buses are running, but they need 110 buses to accommodate the schools. He comments that tires for many of the vehicles are still being changed, and more should be operational as the days go by. He also thinks traffic has much to do with the buses being late.
As far as buses being late, I'm sure a lot of that has to do with the traffic situation out there. And we're working with them to make sure we can find ways to get them to get to school quicker.
However, Cruz doesn't think traffic is the primary cause for the delays, and she may be right. Sources tell PNC many of the buses that are down need more than just a tire change. For example, many of the vehicles at the Jigo bus compound require motor or engine replacements, but there's just no money to purchase the parts. Nonetheless, school officials want the problem fixed.
I think there's more to the root of the problem, and there is lack of buses. I know that there are 6 buses per satellite, that's Barrigad and ORDOT, that are down. And the DPW was aware of this. I think it was an injustice to the public school students and parents and the schools that if they had that information, they should have let us know. They weren't prepared for the opening of the school because this is already the third day. Our employees should be off at 3:15, but they didn't even get off till almost 4:30 yesterday. And our kids are the ones to be concerned.
While the tire situation is being addressed, there's also the issue of safety inspections. Currently, the DPW director says 40% of their fleet of buses have been inspected by their mechanics and safety officer. He also authorized school bus drivers to operate buses with expired registration until the end of August. While GW administrators argue DPW had all summer to get the buses in order, Leon Guerrero reassures the public that the buses are still safe.
The buses are actually safe. The only thing is now they need to go to and get it safety inspected. It's just like you, for instance, you own a car, right? You needed it safety inspected in May. You forgot. You got it safety inspected in June, but you know your car's safe.
Josh Tukenko, PNC News.